The Crown Tundra is about to get out of control. Some of the craziest Pokemon we have ever seen are going to be usable in Ranked in just a few days, so I need to get ready for that. I don't know exactly what I'm doing for my team, but I want to have these Pokemon ready to just throw into the battle stadium, so that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be building up Spectrier, Regieleki, Reggie Rock, and Galarian Zapdos. I wanted to put Regigigas here just to tell you guys I'm interested in it. I just don't know what I'm doing yet. I don't know if I want to go Jolly Attack and just beat up on people, or Adamant, max hit points, use Protect, survive the slow start, and then just be an absolute monster after that. Like, Regigigas gets Protect now. I don't know what to do with this, so you're just going to have to wait. You're just going to have to be in quarantine for a few days, and everything's going to be okay. But I also need to, Hyper Train these Pokemon, EV Train them, make sure their natures are right through mints, and then probably put together a rudimentary moveset, and then finish everything off when the ranked season actually begins. So let's get that going, kinda. Okay, so I think I have a little bit of an idea on what I'm going to do for movesets. If you want some guidance on these new Crown Tundra Pokemon, check out my moveset guides on them. I did a lot of work to try to figure out everything that you can do with some of these Pokemon, and we came up with some pretty crazy sets. But I'm going to go with the Close Combat over Thunderous Kick, Brave Bird, Blaze Kick, Throat Chop. I think that's going to be really strong on the Galarian Zapdos. Very easy for me as well. Jolly Nature, Max Attack. That's going to be pretty good. But here's where we start getting into problems, because I came up with different movesets for different roles, depending on if you're going to be Dynamaxing the Pokemon or not. Dynamaxing Galarian Zapdos is just going to be busted. There's also, really good situations for Dynamaxing Regieleki. You want to set the Rising Voltage, use that 140 move, get the Electric Terrain, and then just spam it until the opponent goes away. But you need to build an entire team around Regieleki. So these Pokemon I'm building, they're not going to be put on all the same team. So that's something I want to take into consideration. So I'm probably going to build for this Regieleki as well. Maybe Modest over the Timid nature, but if I do Timid, that means I outspeed other Regieleki because they're most likely going to be Modest because people like playing weird speed games or something. I just want nothing to touch me. I'm going to do just fine damage as a Dynamax Pokemon anyways. And then for the Spectrier, I think I'm going to go against the Dynamax set on the Spectrier because, as I mentioned in the video, there's specific roles that make some of these Pokemon unique, and you can just splash in Spectrier as the most insane special sweeper in the game, and then use it to free up both a Life Orb and a Dynamax slot. That's broken. I can get away with that, and then I can use whatever Life Orb Dynamax Pokemon I want. As for Reggie Rock, I'm still very conflicted on what to do with this Pokemon. For a time, I was thinking max hit points, max attack, adamant nature, maybe actually just defensive nature so we get the most stats out of it, assault vest, and then you just Dynamax into 4 moves. So I set sand, that gives me more special defense. I use max steel spike, that gives me defense. I can use max knuckle on drain punch, that makes me hit harder so I can heal more on the drain punch. And then I also have other opportunities like the earthquake for more special defense. Having that earthquake coverage is going to be pretty nice, because I've been talking about a lot of Pokemon, and a lot of those Pokemon seem to be weak to the ground type moves, and then there's also Glastrier. So I don't have my hands on Regidrago or Glastrier, and I really want to use both of them. So that's going to be another kind of development that comes through this. I feel like Glastrier kind of just throws away everything I want to do with Reggie Rock. Glastrier is tankier, you can run the rest on it and still do more damage. So maybe we might just shelve Reggie Rock for this time and just do these guys really quick. Fortunately, this is all just going to be max speed, and then max special attack and max attack, and that should be it for the EVs. Now, I think I accidentally had them on my party when I was going and running around the wild area, so I will have to use some of the berries to clean that up, but then we can get right back at this. See? I messed something up. Alright, so I just loaded up on a lot of vitamins, but I just realized something. I was looking at the beginning of the Crown Tundra near the end of the Isle Armor. I even did a video about it. Yeah, I think 4 million money is going to be enough. But I didn't consider, we're going to have to be doing a lot of legendary Pokemon and a lot of new Pokemon for competitive. I could, Pokemon Home some of the other competitive, or, some of the other Pokemon I plan on using. So I need to do that at some point. But yeah, I'm already draining the resources way more than I thought I was going to. Or at least, I haven't drained them yet, but I feel like I'm definitely going to be draining them. So Carbos, let's get those speed up on all these Pokemon, because that's going to be the plan. And then we got Calcium over here. That's going to be for our special attackers. Then I guess we'll just do the hit point ups and stuff. Once we do Protein and Dynamax Candy. Can't forget the Dynamax candy. Even though Spectrier isn't going to Dynamax, I have 400 something. You never know. Even though that Pokemon's going to be Specs, I might need to survive a hit, and I might need to get that Grim Neigh going, and then I come out of that Grim Neigh, and then my Specs reactivates, and I'm fine. These Pokemon are busted, guys. Alright, so that brings us to Experience Candies. Let's go and get all these Pokemon to level 100. And there goes all of my candies. So my little trick is that because the scaling gets kind of weird at the higher levels, especially with legendary Pokemon, I'm pretty sure I could probably do something like 60. And then that's going to drop me to 96. Maybe do like one or two more then. So I want to get just to 97. Oh, actually, yeah, I think because it's going to be so expensive, I have to be this meticulous, this precise with how I do my candies, or else I'm just going to be wasting them. So if I did, you know, I don't know, 65, I'd probably waste like 2 large candies out of that, and that'd be really bad. But now I can use 3 rare candies, and that's going to be more efficient, or as efficient. So again, I can't really afford to waste as much. I think we can gotta do this. Whoa, wait, 70s. Oh, that's right, because he's level 70. So I'm like, why am I spending so many more? Let's try 72. I don't have it down to an exact ARP. That's close enough for me. And these Pokemon still trying to learn moves. That's just nutty. All right, so we got that. And then Zapdos, probably gonna be in the same kind of boat. So yeah, boom, just like that. And then we can drop down to the protein, which is here. Got a lot of protein. I need to buy some PP ups, maybe. Definitely for like Spectrier and like, yeah, you just PP max all these Pokemon. That won't really be too crazy. So protein, 25. I think this thing already had attack or some speed or something. Like that makes sense. It's probably max. It's probably okay because I got rid of special defense and I also got rid of, I think, special attack or hit points on it. So it was around for a couple of battles when I wasn't paying attention. And now we can go back up to the top because I have rare. I thought I had rare candies favorited. Seems like I did not. But rare candies are here. And then now we just get to use a couple of the rare candies that I've been stockpiling. So yeah, when I have this, I can use those as like a buffer for my big candies. Because, you know, an extra large candy is going to give Pokemon an absurd amount of levels earlier on. But then it drops off as the scaling kicks in. So I think I was pretty close to about as efficient as you can get with how you use those. Like, see, that was 3 candies for 100,000 experience. And I have an overflow of rare candies compared to like the large and extra large. So I think that's fine. I think it's maybe more optimal at level 98, but there we go. Those guys are looking good. Zapdos is already a Jolly Nature. I think I definitely want Timid Spectrier. We might already have a Timid. Wow. I do not use special attackers, guys. So, Timid. And then Modest. I saw a lot of people panicking, like, yo, I don't want to waste all my money on getting, like, I don't want to waste all my money on mints, but the mints respawn in the Giant's bed really regularly, and I still have, like, several thousand. So I think these Pokemon are there, except for the moveset, then. Gotta double check the EVs, gotta make sure I didn't screw that up, because they were in my party a little bit, which is kind of unfortunate, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so, maxed. Yes, it did get the attack, cool. Then we just like slap a point onto hit points or something. Movesets are going to be a lot of relearners and TMs. And I think we're going to have it. Cool. Oh yeah, now that I'm doing the moveset for Regieleki, I saw a lot of people commenting like, hey, why didn't you have Electro Ball on your Regieleki? Because Electro Ball is bad. You have to get 3 times the outspeed on the opponent. Like, sure, you have 200 speed, but if they're just even a slightly fast Pokemon or have any slight amounts of speed investment, they're going to cut that number down very quickly because big numbers get harder to outscale big numbers even with a 200 base speed. Also, any +1s are going to screw that up. Like, you need to one-shot speedy sweeper Pokemon, and you do that better with the Thunderbolt. But also, if you're doing the Rising Voltage set, Rising Voltage is going to be 140 power. The max power of Electro Ball at 4 times outspeed, so even crazier to find, is going to be 150. So best case scenario, which is very difficult to find, like sure, you can blow up a Toxapex, but Toxapex isn't going to survive a Thunderbolt. So you're getting, like, that overkill speed doesn't really matter. You're getting 7% more damage, 8% more damage. It's not worth it for the variance that you're going to be getting. Volt Switch is still strong though. When I was doing this, I just got rid of the Magnet Rise. Now that might have been something I missed. Like if you actually Magnet Rise over an Earthquake Pokemon because you don't want to double up on your Electric type moves. Like if you know you're always going to be Dynamaxing Regieleki, well then you Dynamax, you don't really need Thunderbolt because you're doing Volt Switch or Rising Voltage. So Magnet Rise could be cheeky, but if it's a stab ground, then you don't want Regieleki in there anyways. I don't know. So we got that. Did I just go over the Thunderbolt? Yeah. So we got that. And then the last one is going to be Rising Voltage. Oh, wait. I'm in the dojo. That actually makes life a lot easier. I'm right next to the dude that does the TRs. I didn't think about it like that. I was like, oh, now I got to go and do tutors. I know I still need to Hyper Train these guys. Of course, I'm not going to forget about that. And then we can go. And not him. He was hiding behind the pole. I was like, that doesn't feel right. Okay, so Rising, oh, not Flip Turn. Rising Voltage, Regieleki, get rid of Thunder Cage, yeah. So then I can give him a Life Orb. This is like theoretically okay with specs, but not really, so that's gonna be like my Life Orb set. Zapdos is gonna be the same. Zapdos needs like a Throat Chop, so pretty sure Throat Chop is TR. We got a couple of those. Then I'll figure out the rest of them, and then Spectrier is like Shadow Ball and Dark Pulse and stuff. Oh yeah, that is convenient. I was thinking like, wait, isn't Blaze Kick a TR? And didn't I get like a lot of those because they were useless from just like random fire dens? Like, oh, I'm going for Flamethrower, Overheat or something. Like, nah, here's a Blaze Kick. Treat yourself. But now we got that. So Brave Bird is right here. I was about to say, is Brave Bird a level up? No, we got 19 TRs. We can use a Brave Bird here. Close Combat. Pretty sure that's... Is this Pokemon entirely TRable? And if you've just been playing since, like, Pokemon Sword and Shield came out, Zapdos is just done. I thought we actually have to move around for Zapdos, but apparently we do not. We do for the Spectrier, though, because Spectrier needs Haze, and Haze is going to be a level up move. So... that's the Zapdos. I don't even think I need extra Life Orbs, because I've got a lot of those floating around. And then Foul Play. Last one. Lucky us. Like, yeah, it's Spectrier. Why are we running the Foul Play? Because shenanigans. If the opponent is at, like, Swords Dance or something, and it does more damage for the KO, I'd rather play that not even the 1%, the 0.3% chance that can actually happen inside of a Pokemon battle. So now we head over to Wyndon. We get the move, the Haze on this guy, and then we call it good. Oh, and before you guys say, if you need money, do the Galarian Star Tournaments, bust it gives you 1,000,000 Pokédollars. That's actually not a lot, and if I really needed money, I have like an infinite amount of supplies I could sell at any given time. I think I even have, yeah, like 300 Iron Balls, 300 Ice Stones. I have enough watts to where I could just buy like a stack of Luxury Balls and make a quick mill like that. So money isn't the issue, it's just the craziness of like, oh, I need to reaccumulate the money in some kind of way to make it happen. Because yeah, I was looking on the map, I'm like, why is there a flag here? Right, Leon wants me to participate in the Galarian Star Tournament. Pass? But then we just Hyper Train this, and we're done. I know I've been saying like, I know I've been like ending every clip with like, and we should be done, but I think that's where we're getting at with this. Actually, to end this video, I'm just gonna trigger people. I got so many battle points, I am going to flaunt my wealth by just straight up buying the choice specs I need, and the 2 Life Orb like this. Even though we already have 2 in our bag, I don't care. You know, we can just make it to where we never have to move those around. Okay, wow, I actually have a lot of items. Actually, you find a Life Orb in the Crown Tundra, so maybe I just need to buy one. So, let's go over here. Let's go and put these Life Orbs on. Regieleki. Zapdos. Specs for Spectrier. See, it was spelled out all along. So, I don't have too many extra specs. And I think we can review this Pokemon, call it good. Yeah, I know PP up, but yeah, no one wants to see that. We can just get this video out of here. I want to make sure I got everything correct. Specs, duh. Hyper Trained, EV Trained, Moveset, that seems correct. Like, it's just one of those things where I gotta always make sure. There's always something that goes wrong when you're trying to, like, bulk make competitive Pokemon. Maybe you guys will spot something, but think we big solid here. Yep, that's... Because I've done things where I accidentally, like, put special attack EVs, or I wipe out with a berry, or do something weird, or the wrong nature or something. Oh, I gave him a Modest Mint when I said I was going to go Timid. I think that might be the... Did I actually do it as I was giving my argument for Timid? Why did I change that to Modest? Well, that's a waste of 50 battle points, but that's okay. So like I said, I want to outspeed everything. If you're running specs, like, then you just Modest roll everything, but... Dynamax... Make sure I'm like set on that, but yeah. I think I just want to outspeed everything, not worry about weird +1s. And then be good. I can't believe I actually, like, said that inside of what I was going to do, but whatever. Now it's ready. That's why we do the last little check here at the end. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Tell me what you're planning for the Crown Tundra competitive. Like, this is going to be wacky. Day 1 is either going to be everyone gets blown up, or this is like your chance to squeak into Master Ball tier while no one has any idea what's going on. They're going to be like, oh, I don't know what Spectrier does yet, or I don't know what this Spectrier set is going to do, and then you can just pick up a quick 3-0 and then go just quietly into Master Ball tier. Done. So if you guys enjoy the video, hope you have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.